A budding partnership, India and U.S. trade relations. The relationship between India and the United States has evolved significantly over the past few decades. From being distant acquaintances during the Cold War era, the two nations have now emerged as strategic partners with a shared vision for the future. India and the United States are two of the world's largest democracies. Their political systems, while different in structure, share a common foundation of democratic values and principles. This commonality has paved the way for deeper cooperation and mutual respect. They are also major economic powers. The United States boasts the world's largest economy, while India is one of the fastest-growing major economies. Together, they represent a significant portion of global economic activity. The two countries are increasingly working together on trade. Trade delegations from both nations frequently meet to discuss ways to enhance economic ties, reduce trade barriers, and explore new opportunities for collaboration. A trade deal is important for both countries. Such an agreement can facilitate smoother transactions, reduce tariffs, and create a more predictable business environment for companies operating in both markets. It can boost their economies. By fostering a more open and collaborative trade environment, both nations can experience increased economic growth, job creation, and technological advancements. The United States sees India as a key partner in Asia. With its strategic location and growing influence, India plays a crucial role in the U.S.'s broader strategy for the Indo-Pacific region. India is a large and growing market for U.S. goods and services. From consumer products to advanced technology, American companies see immense potential in the Indian market, driven by its burgeoning middle class and increasing purchasing power. India is also an important partner in the fight against terrorism. Both nations have faced the scourge of terrorism and have committed to working together to combat this global threat through intelligence sharing, joint exercises, and strategic collaborations. India wants access to U.S. technology and investment. The Indian government is keen on attracting American investments in sectors like technology, infrastructure, and renewable energy to drive its economic growth and modernization efforts. It also wants to be seen as a global power. By strengthening its ties with the United States, India aims to bolster its international standing and play a more prominent role on the global stage. A trade deal could be a win-win for both countries. Such an agreement would not only enhance economic ties but also foster greater political and strategic cooperation. It could lead to more jobs and economic growth. By opening up new avenues for trade and investment, both nations can create more employment opportunities and drive economic prosperity. It could also help to strengthen the relationship between the two countries. Beyond economic benefits, a trade deal can pave the way for deeper cultural and people-to-people ties, fostering mutual understanding and respect. The two countries are negotiating a trade deal. These negotiations are complex and involve multiple stakeholders, but the potential benefits make the effort worthwhile. The deal would make it easier for companies in both countries to do business. By reducing bureaucratic hurdles and streamlining processes, businesses can operate more efficiently and effectively, driving growth and innovation. Critical minerals are vital for modern technology. These minerals are rare and often found in specific parts of the world. They have strategic importance for countries. Demand for these minerals is growing. Electric cars, smartphones, and solar panels need critical minerals. These minerals make these technologies possible. For example, lithium is used in batteries for electric cars. Cobalt is used in batteries for smartphones. The supply of critical minerals is concentrated in a few countries. This concentration creates geopolitical competition. Countries that control the supply of critical minerals have a lot of power. The United States and other countries are looking for new sources of critical minerals. They want to reduce their dependence on a few countries. Navigating geopolitics, India, US, and the quest for resources. In today's interconnected world, the quest for resources is more than just an economic endeavor. It's a geopolitical chess game. Geopolitics plays a major role in trade. The movement of goods and resources across borders is influenced by political relationships and strategic interests. The relationship between India and the US has grown stronger. Over the years, both nations have recognized the mutual benefits of a robust partnership. The US sees India as a key partner in Asia. This partnership is not just about trade, but also about maintaining a balance of power in the region. This is partly due to China's growing influence. As China continues to expand its economic and military reach, the US and India find common ground in countering this influence. India also seeks to reduce its reliance on certain countries. Diversifying its sources of critical minerals is a strategic priority for India. China is a major player in critical minerals. It dominates the global market, making other countries dependent on its supply. It controls a large part of the global supply. This control gives China significant leverage in international trade and politics. The US wants to reduce its reliance on China. To achieve this, it is exploring new partnerships and sources for these essential materials. It is looking for alternative sources of critical minerals. Innovations in mining technology and exploration are key to this strategy. India could be a potential source of these minerals. With its vast and largely untapped mineral reserves, India presents a promising opportunity. India has significant reserves of some critical minerals. These include not only common minerals but also those that are essential for high-tech industries. These include titanium, lithium, and rare earth elements. These minerals are crucial for the production of everything from smartphones to electric vehicles. India wants to develop these resources. The Indian government is actively seeking investments and partnerships to boost its mining sector. A trade deal with the US could help. Such an agreement would not only facilitate the exchange of resources, but also strengthen the strategic alliance between the two nations. The US has the technology and expertise to help India. By collaborating, both countries can achieve their goals of resource security and economic growth. India's wish list: key minerals on the trade agenda. India is particularly interested in several critical minerals. Lithium is high on India's list. It is essential for electric vehicle batteries. India wants to promote electric vehicles. Lithium is important for this goal. Cobalt is another mineral that India needs. It is used in batteries for smartphones and laptops. Demand for these devices is high in India. India wants to secure a stable supply of cobalt. Rare earth elements are also important for India. These elements are used in many high-tech applications. They are used in magnets, lasers, and other devices. India wants to develop its own industries that use rare earth elements. Section 5. Powering Progress: how critical minerals fuel India's growth. Critical minerals are crucial for India's economic growth. They are needed for key industries. These industries include electronics, defense, and renewable energy. India wants to become a global manufacturing hub. Critical minerals are essential for this goal. India's electronics industry is growing rapidly. It needs a steady supply of critical minerals. These minerals are used in smartphones, computers, and other devices. India wants to manufacture these devices domestically. India's defense industry also relies on critical minerals. They are used in jet engines, missiles, and other equipment. India wants to be self-reliant in its defense needs. Section 6. A win-win deal: mutual benefits for India and the US. A trade deal involving critical minerals could benefit both countries. India could gain access to a reliable supply of these minerals. The US could benefit from India's reserves. This trade could reduce China's dominance in the market. The US could provide India with the technology it needs. This technology would help India extract and process critical minerals. It would create jobs and boost the economies of both countries. Cooperation on critical minerals could strengthen the US-India partnership. It would create a strategic alliance between the two countries. This alliance would be beneficial for both countries. Section 7. Challenges and concerns: navigating the road ahead. While a trade deal holds promise, there are challenges. Environmental concerns are significant. Mining critical minerals can have a negative impact on the environment. Both countries need to address these concerns. Another challenge is ensuring fair trade practices. The deal should benefit both countries equally. It should not exploit either country's resources or labor. Transparency and accountability are crucial. The terms of the deal should be clear and open. Both countries need to ensure that the deal is implemented fairly. Section 8. Beyond trade: strengthening the US-India partnership. Cooperation on critical minerals can extend beyond trade. It can strengthen the overall US-India partnership. The two countries can collaborate on research and development. This collaboration can lead to new technologies and innovations. The US and India can also work together on capacity building. The US can help India develop its mining and processing capabilities. This cooperation would create jobs and boost India's economy. The US-India partnership is important for global security. Both countries share democratic values. They are committed to a free and open Indo-Pacific region. Cooperation on critical minerals can further strengthen this partnership. Section 9. Conclusion. A new era of cooperation. The potential trade deal between India and the US involving critical minerals represents a new era of cooperation. This deal is not just about trade, it signifies a deeper bond and a shared vision for the future. It reflects the growing strategic partnership between the two countries. This partnership is built on years of diplomatic efforts, mutual respect, and a commitment to addressing global challenges together. This partnership is based on shared interests and values. Both nations prioritize democracy, economic growth, and sustainable development, making this collaboration a natural progression. The deal has the potential to be mutually beneficial. It opens up new avenues for trade, investment, and technological exchange, fostering innovation and competitiveness in both economies. It can boost economic growth, create jobs, and enhance national security for both countries. By securing a steady supply of critical minerals, both nations can strengthen their industrial bases and reduce dependency on other sources. It can also contribute to a more stable and prosperous world. A strong US-India partnership can serve as a model for other nations, promoting peace, stability, and economic development globally. However, it is important to address the challenges and concerns associated with the deal. Issues such as environmental impact, labor rights, and equitable distribution of benefits must be carefully managed. Both countries need to ensure that the deal is fair, transparent, and sustainable. This involves rigorous oversight, adherence to international standards, and a commitment to ethical practices. By working together, India and the United States can harness the potential of critical minerals for mutual benefit and global good. This collaboration can pave the way for future partnerships in other sectors, further solidifying their role as global leaders.